Being ugly is a choice that you don't have to make, so invest in your looks. Beauty is currency. The way that you look on the outside reflects a lot of things that you do in this lifetime, whether you want to hear it or not. It attracts the right type of person and relationship into your life, it attracts the right type of friends into your life, it attracts the right type of opportunities into your life. If you are not looking your best, if you are not feeling your best, how are you able to receive these types of blessings into your life? You literally can't, because you are not physically, mentally, and spiritually ready for it. And by looks, I'm not saying to go under the knife and get all of this cosmetic surgery or fillers or Botox or any of that. I'm talking about doing your hair, doing your makeup, wearing cute clothes the second that you step outside of your apartment or house, always having your nails and toes done, maintaining proper hygiene, just being confident as a person in general.
Pretty girls get everything they want, and that is why you can't tell me that looks don't matter. But really, it feels like some girls can get things in life so much easier, but it was never because they worked harder than you or they were smarter than you. It's because they look good, okay? The sooner you can accept that, the better off you are. We're gonna live in a world that puts so much value on being attractive. Best believe I'm gonna play into it. That is why I put so much of my time, focus, and attention into looking good, because I can recognize that that's what beauty can get you. It can get you more chances, it can get you more opportunities, it can open doors for you. And I don't want to make people insecure, because very few people are born beautiful. It's something that takes a lot of effort. But if you recognize the traits that make people beautiful and you embody those, every area of your life just becomes easier. I think when you're attractive, whether that's you dress really nice every day, you have a good body because you go to the gym, or you like to do your makeup, you like to do your hair, make sure you look good, people automatically subconsciously are putting you on a higher pedestal in their mind. And that is why they treat you better. When people see all the investments you've made into yourself with your time, your money, whatever, they're going to think that you're worthy of investing into as well. Beauty standards are just getting higher, and pretending that they don't exist doesn't protect you from the reality that they do.
I think some of the most confident women in this world are women whose confidence isn't built on their appearance. They have so much more to offer outside of the way they look. That's not to say they're not beautiful women. They could be stunning women, but they might be stunning, intelligent women. They might be stunning, talented women. They might be stunning, skilled women. Fundamentally, what makes them confident is not the way they look. It is something more they have to offer the world. I think when you base your confidence solely on your appearance, it's very easy to be insecure, because there will always be someone prettier than you. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There will always be someone considered more attractive than you. Your beauty fades as far as societal standards go. With age, you will begin to look different. With age, your beauty will translate differently to people. So what happens when you put so much of your confidence on how you look? You have a desperate desire to preserve that. You need to preserve your youth. You need to preserve your beauty, because that is where you gain your confidence. That is all you feel like you have to offer. But the women who are truly confident, oh my God, the value they bring to the world isn't something that fades. It's something that intensifies with time. If it's their intelligence, they only become more intelligent. If it's their articulation, they only become more articulate. If it's their skill, they only become more skilled with age. That's why I think a lot of beautiful women are insecure, unfortunately. They can be some of the most insecure women, because, yeah, they put so much of their self-worth in their appearance, and it's very, very fickle.
I'm gonna tell you something right now that most ladies try to gatekeep. Your appearance and how you carry yourself is more important than everything. Literally everything. Right now, I'm trying to think about things that may be more important. Nothing. Your appearance literally is going to set the tone for your entire life. And I can definitely see why some women get very upset when people have the conversation about pretty privilege. It's because they can't sit at the table, but you really can. All you have to do is learn how to figure out what works best for you and stop following a one size fit all beauty routine that you found on the internet. Every woman has a unique, special beauty, and you just need to tap into it. Like, figure out what makeup look looks the best on you. Find a weight size that you just look your best and try to stick to it. Find a wardrobe that levels you up, that makes you look like your highest version of yourself. Hairstyles that look the best on you. Take care of your dental hygiene. Take care of your skin. Take care of your body. Take care of your feet. You shouldn't be having crocodile skin and rough feet like you've been walking your whole entire life at this young, beautiful age that you are. Take care of yourself while you have all your health. Take care of yourself. Like, I don't even know what to tell you guys to make y'all understand that your beauty is your wealth. Not your health is your wealth, but your beauty is your wealth. If you're a lady, I'm telling you, your beauty is currency. Don't listen to anything that anybody else is saying. I'm telling you, they're only telling you, oh my God, don't worry about your looks. It's so superficial. There's more. People are dying, Kim. It's because they have given up on themselves. The average woman who is living her best life and turning this thing upside down and getting whatever she wants, she knows her beauty is her currency. Look at any girl that you follow on social media and see how they really take care of themselves. They're high maintenance to stay low maintenance, and they take care of their bodies, they take care of their mental health, their well being, and everything else just follows.
Your beauty isn't a distraction, it's a currency, and here's exactly how to use it. We've been taught to downplay our beauty to be taken seriously. But here's the truth, your beauty opens doors, and your energy, it makes people look. When you pair that with self-worth and strategy, that's soft power. That's influence. That's legacy, wealth, energy. Pretty isn't the goal. Powerful is. But when you combine both, that's next level.
Okay, so hear me out. A woman who is well taken care of and can keep herself up will never go without. Like ever. I've never seen a woman who keeps herself up, who maintains her maintenance, who literally invests in herself. Even if it's something as small as like maybe she can't afford to get her nails done at the nail salon, but she buy clip-ons to press-ons to literally keep her nails looking fresh or keep them looking nice. I've never seen this type of woman go broke. It's always an opportunity that ends up falling into her lap, or it's always someone that's willing to take care of her and treat her nicely simply because of the simple fact that she has literally kept herself up. Like, as a woman, your currency is in how you maintenance your beauty. Your currency is in how you literally take care of yourself and maintain your image. Like, you think back to the beginning of times, women didn't have jobs. They had a role to keep themselves looking nice every day, and what they do, had that money coming in. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Looks matter, okay? They always have and they always will. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise. Humans are very shallow. It's part of our nature, okay? We like to look at beautiful things and we like to look at things that are aesthetically pleasing. Your looks will always matter. It would be amazing if we lived in a world where people didn't judge you based off of what they see, but that's just not the reality. Beauty is currency. You did not create this system and you also cannot dismantle it by yourself. So you might as well play the game. Invest in your appearance. Take care of yourself. Because when you look good, not only are you going to feel good on the inside, but people just treat you better. You get your way when you look good. I'm sorry, I did not create this system, but I am aware of how it works. You need to learn how to use this to your advantage. There is nothing wrong with caring about how you look. It's not about vanity. It's about investing in your appearance. It's never too late to start putting in the effort. When you take care of you, it starts to reflect in your external world.
The impact that beauty has on us as women is life-changing. Women are possessed with beauty, and I don't think a lot of women understand how to maximize their beauty. It is literally statistically proven that people that are perceived to be more beautiful tend to get more opportunities. They are less likely to get looked over at a job interview. People perceive you to be more personable. You tend to get away with more crimes when you are beautiful. And this is the reason men don't want you to have beauty. This is the reason why they don't want you to wear makeup. This is the reason why they don't want you to wear wigs. This is the reason why they want to police how you are dressed, because beauty is a form of currency. Okay? Beauty is something that you literally can take to the bank and cash out with you when it comes to your everyday life circumstances. Men hate the fact that they do not have beauty as a crutch, and beauty is something that they can leverage. That's why they're always trying to remind women, well, beauty fades, not if you keep it the fuck up. There are women that I know that are 60 plus and they look damn the fuck good because they kept up with their beauty. So no, beauty does not fade. I am not someone that is ever going to be aging gracefully, okay? I am always going to keep my beauty up because I can fully acknowledge the fact that doors have been opened up for me Opportunities have been handed to me. I have been able to gain an influence due to the fact that I have beauty, and I maximize my beauty to the fullest. When you are a woman and you are not learning how to maximize your beauty, such as learning how to do your makeup, learning how to do your hair, learning how to dress for your body type, you are leaving a lot of things on the table. You are overlooking and you are having a lot of missed opportunities in your life. Because if men had beauty, oh, best believe they would be on camera recording. Best believe they would be snatching money out of these men's wallets. I guarantee you these men would be on every goddamn street corner, hooking, doing everything they could using their beauty. Use what you got to get what you want. Your beauty is a form of currency that can take you very, very far in life.
People that tell you that your looks don't matter, your looks can't get you opportunities, your looks can't do this, can't do that, they're lying. They literally want you to stay ugly, so listen to me. We have one life to live. If you want to sit there and look your dusty, crusty, musty ass self and just look like a roly-poly and rot away, then go for it, be my guest. But for all my besties that are genuinely looking to enhance their health and wellness, to look better, to feel better, you need to understand that the way that you look, your physical appearance, I'm talking about the way that you take care of your body. Are you going to the gym? Are you taking workout classes? Are you going for your little hot girl walks? Are you conscious of what you're putting into your body? And I'm not only talking about food, I'm also talking about men too, because messing with the wrong man can also make you look and feel your worst if you are messing with the wrong dusty, crusty, musty. There's nothing positive about looking like a roly-poly-oly and living life to the point where like you take 2 steps and you're out of breath and literally can't breathe anymore. And people are always like, oh, but that's so shallow to like look at somebody and judge them based off their appearance. Guess what? We all do it. I have never met a single person that like the first thing that they said to me was, oh, you have a great personality. They don't know me. They've never talked to me. The first thing that they look at is literally your physical appearance. The way that you look, the way that you carry yourself, the way that your hair is, the way that your skin is. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, but that's being so judgmental. We should be a little bit more accepting in this society. Our society has become too accepting that we are literally allowing people to promote obesity and people to be okay with that. I'm so sick and tired of this generation not being able to take constructive criticism when it comes to these things, and especially when it comes to your health and well-being.
If you're a beautiful woman, you need to understand that being seen with you is literally the best thing for a man. The reason I say this is because men do not care about a lot of things, but the way a woman looks when they're with a man can literally signify that man when it comes to societal status. I don't make the rules, it's just true. For example, there's literally a saying that you can tell how much money a man has by the way their woman looks. And this is true because rich, successful men love to be with women that make them look good because those women look good. I have literally been told by a man before that I am his favorite accessory. And it's not in the way that he's subjectifying me. He was just acknowledging the fact that he likes the way I look when I'm with him. Being beautiful is literally a status symbol, and men will act like they don't care, but they really do. It may sound superficial, but that's just the reality of what society is right now. Beauty is currency, and men always like to talk about girls who have pretty privilege and all this extra stuff. But the truth is, men like to be with beautiful women, and women like to be with attractive men. It literally goes both ways. But the way I've seen men literally use the woman that they're with as a kind of social currency and give them a higher pedestal in the social hierarchy is such an interesting concept. Anytime I'm out with a man and I get complimented, let's say they'll say something like, oh, you're so beautiful, or they'll tell him, oh, your girl's so beautiful, or how'd you get this one? The men feel better about themselves. You know, men have egos and all this machoism and whatever it is. I say all this to say, never let a man burn you down. Because if that man is with you, you are attractive, you are beautiful, he likes you. And if he's not a good man, he might try to invalidate you or make you feel insecure. But the truth is, he's using you and your beauty looks as currency. Because when you're beautiful, it makes that man look good too. So number 1, use that to your advantage. And number 2, feel good about yourself because you are beautiful. And if that man ever tries to tell you otherwise or make you feel less than, you need to leave and find somebody better.
Ladies, your looks are an investment for your future self, the type of opportunities that come your way, the type of people that you attract in this lifetime, and so much more. So let's talk about it. Whether you like this saying or not, beauty at the end of the day is currency. The way that you take care of yourself, the way that you invest in your looks is the way that other people are going to treat you better, the more opportunities that are going to come your way, and the more that you are going to also attract the right person that is going to be aligned with exactly who you are as a person. Before I moved down to Florida, I was 35 pounds heavier. The difference in the type of treatment that I received when I was a little bit heavier versus what I look like now is almost day and night. And not only that, but the amount of opportunities that have come my way because I decided that do I have to take my physical health into my own hands, but also if I genuinely want to attract these opportunities that I want, I also need to be aligned with those types of opportunities. A lot of people think that, oh my gosh, you need to get surgery, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying take care of your physical health, invest in a gym membership, a Pilates membership, go on your hot girl walks, do things that will physically make you not only feel better, but also look better too. Number 2 is eating more whole foods and less processed foods. As women, we have hormones. Unfortunately, all of these processed foods also affect our day-to-day life. It is very important to eat foods that are going to make you feel better so that you're able to show up for yourself every single day. Number 3 is making sure that at least either your hair or makeup is done when you go out. I'm not saying that you have to be sitting in the house and have your hair and makeup done because honestly, like when I'm in the house, like I'll have my hair done, but like I won't have any makeup on. But the second that I step outside of the house, I genuinely look the most put together because you just never know who you're going to run into. You never know what type of opportunities might just come your way just because of the way that you carry yourself and the way that you look. The more you invest in yourself, the more you will get a return on your investment. Time and money spent on yourself is never a waste, always an investment.
Beauty is a currency for women. And if you're a smart woman, you can make something with your beauty that will outlive your beauty. And in this day of the internet, the best way is by being a content creator and posting your things online. I just watched a short clip of this Kenyan girl, content creator called Ajib Gadhoni. This girl is drop dead gorgeous. Like, she's stunningly beautiful. And if me as a woman, I deem her extremely beautiful, I can only imagine the other gender. So if you're a woman and you are beautiful and attractive, make content. You will make money. You will make money. Use your beauty to make money that will outlive you in your 50s, 70s when you are, tall, old and, you can't do this anymore. Do not use your beauty for wrong reasons. Don't use your beauty to be just drinking and being bought for cheap liquor in the club. Don't use your beauty by pairing up yourself with old haggard men that will ruin you. Swahili wanasema mwenye sikio amesikia. Especially to the Gen Zs. You have the time. Make content. Make something for yourself. I'm not saying don't date all the men. Please, by all means. Just leave my own father. He doesn't have anything. But as for the rest that have something, collect it. But be smart. Don't get pregnant. Don't get married when you're young. Enjoy your life. Make money. Travel. Experience life. And then when you're old and tired, like when you're 70, maybe you get married. Ajib, you are really, really gorgeous. Oh my God.
As a woman, your looks are an investment for the opportunities that come your way, the people that you attract in this lifetime, the things that you want to do, and so much more. Time working on your physical health is never a waste of time. It's an investment. Time spent on your hair and makeup is never a waste of time. It's an investment. The way that you dress up is never a waste of time. It is always an investment because you just never know. All it takes is one person, one time, and one opportunity for your entire life to change. And if you are not feeling your best internally, how can you show up for the opportunity that's genuinely meant for you when you are not ready to receive it? I know I may ruffle some feathers when I say this, but I kid you not, losing 20 pounds, okay? I was 20 pounds heavier like a few months ago. The type of treatment that my heavier self got versus the type of treatment that I'm getting now is literally day and night. The type of opportunities that have come my way now than they did before, day and night. So please don't ever think that all this time that you are spending on yourself is a waste of time, because over time it will pay off. Your looks as a woman are an investment. It's an investment for the type of partner that you attract. It's a type of investment for the types of friends that you attract. It's a type of investment for your future opportunities. So remember, you are feeling your best internally. When you are at a place when you just love the way that you look, you are able to just show up for yourself 100 times more than the person that you were a couple months ago, a couple years ago, when maybe you just weren't taking care of yourself like that.
Hey, please don't realize too late that you're pretty. It's so easy to waste your time being insecure instead of spending that time making yourself even more beautiful. I think a lot of people underestimate their ability to be beautiful. I think a lot of people think that beauty is something that you either have or you don't. They think you're either born beautiful or you're born ugly. There's nothing you can do about it. When you stop seeing beauty as something that you either have or you don't, and something that you can become, you can actually change your life. I think that people underestimate the power of beauty, how much beauty can get you further and further in life. It is the backbone of the pretty privilege debate. And when you think about being pretty, when you think about beauty and what it offers you in society, you want to be beautiful. You want to strive for beauty. And instead of thinking of beauty as a BBL or a Fox eye lift or a brow lift or lip injections, think about how you can make your own self beautiful uniquely to you. We don't all have to follow the same exact trends. Your beauty is not my beauty, and that's what makes you beautiful. And I think a lot of people think that becoming beautiful is to look like Kim Kardashian or to look like Beyonce or to look like somebody else, when being beautiful is all about looking like the best version of yourself. And a lot of men, they hate on women because women don't realize how much currency we have just by our looks. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. She was literally a rags to riches story. She literally worked in a Gucci store and caught Cristiano on a shopping day, and he changed her fucking life. That is never going to happen for a man. Beyonce is never going to be strolling through Saks and then see Jay-Z and be like, yo, I mean, Beyonce low-key might, but you get what I'm saying. Like, men don't have the opportunity to get their whole entire lives changed simply because of their genetic DNA. And too many women do not take advantage of that. You are your own meal ticket to anything that you want, not even just with a man, but to society standards. The more that you pour into yourself and the more that you develop your own beauty inside and out, the more it will be reflected back to you in the world. Literally, in the movie Tangled, we see how the mother tried to gatekeep her daughter by keeping her trapped in a tower just so that she can steal her beauty and steal her hair and just to keep it for herself, literally gatekeeping her daughter's beauty. A lot of people are going to wake up one day, years and years and years wasted of their life, because they didn't realize that a lot of the times people were treating them horribly, treating them like shit, making every single day of their life a living hell, was not because they're a bad person, but because they're beautiful. So many people cannot handle the idea of somebody else in the room looking better than them, or somebody in the room shining brighter than them, or somebody in the room being smarter than them. When people are intimidated, they can retaliate against you. So many people will pray and pray for beauty and to be blessed with beauty, but they don't even understand that a lot of pain comes with beauty. People don't even give you a fair shot. People think they know your whole story. People treat you a certain type of way or hold you to a certain pedestal or position just based off how you look. You can be the nicest, kindest person in the entire world, but because somebody might be intimidated by your looks, they will treat you horrible. And so many people learn this way too late. They will spend their entire lives being abused by people, not knowing that the only reason they're being abused is because they are jealous of you. People don't understand how deep beauty is, how beauty controls the world. The entire world is chasing beauty. It is a $1 trillion industry, beauty alone. So we have to start recognizing that you cannot realize too late that you are beautiful. And too many people have convinced themselves that they're ugly, that they've given up on trying to even enhance their looks. It's not even about enhancing your look. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And that is true beauty. Nothing outside of that is beautiful. Becoming the best version of yourself is beauty. The best version of yourself does not think that she's ugly. And that's the thing right there. The best version of yourself does not think that she's ugly. Even if the best version of yourself looks exactly like that, just with lip gloss on, when you look in the mirror, you see no flaws. That is the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself accepts yourself from top to bottom. top to bottom. That is the best version of yourself. And the more that you practice self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance, the more that you learn to truly love yourself, every single thing that you might deem a flaw, the more you love those things about yourself, you become beautiful, because beauty is cultivated inside. So start there and then build upon that outwardly, and you will start to see the world treat you the way that you think you deserve to be treated.
There are so many ways that you can make money as a beautiful woman by using your beauty without compromising your morals. Go read the comments in my original video, and there are plenty of very smart, very wise women literally telling you how to do it. I liked a bunch of the comments so you can see all of the different options that you have to use your beauty as a woman to improve not only your life, but your financial situation without selling your soul, without selling your body, without compromising your morals or your integrity, without being in a man's face or appealing to the male gaze. Like, there are so many ways that you can do it. But if you let limiting beliefs shape your worldview and stop you from seeing those ways, then there's nothing I can do for you. But there are loads of ways that you can do it without breaking character.
A lot of women underestimate the social currency that they have just by being pretty and or beautiful, specifically if you're beautiful. I know a lot of very beautiful women that do nothing with that currency. And I understand that, like, we shouldn't be shallow, blah, 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 blah. The world is shallow. It is what it is. If you're beautiful, you're going to get perks, point blank, period. I always tell people, like, I consider myself to be very average looking. If I take the time to do my hair, do my makeup, I think I'm a little bit above average. And the perks that I get from just that, I have clients, I have friends that are chef's fucking kids beautiful, and they're not online making content. They don't utilize it to their advantage in relationships with men. They just run around through the world not understanding the gold mine that they're sitting on.
Rich men do not care about your job. Only broke men care about how much money you have. Let's face it, a rich man would take a beautiful waitress over a less attractive woman with a degree and a good job. That's because in this world, a woman's wealth is in her beauty. Not just her external beauty, but her inner beauty too. Because the truth is, a feminine woman's wealth is on who she is as a person, and a man's wealth is on how much money he has. That is the reality. So take pride into putting effort into your overall appearance, your inner and outer beauty. Your inner beauty is the energy that you radiate, the feminine energy that is so infectious and so addictive. As a woman, your beauty is your currency in this world.
The power of pretty privilege is undeniable, but there's one thing that's even better that most women never talk about. Most entrepreneurs, career women, high-performing women that are above the average, they already know the power behind this. They know that pretty privilege has its perks, but here's what most women are missing: poise. See, poise is the difference between what gets you in the room and what keeps you in the room. Pretty privilege can open doors, get you invites into rooms, get you opportunities, higher pay, more influence, and that's just because we live in a visual world. Pretty privilege can get you opportunities by luck or just being at the right place at the right time. Poise gets you places by strategy and positioning. Here's what this looks like. Poise is the ability to be graceful even under pressure. It's the ability to control your mannerisms, your tone, the way that you carry yourself. This is how poise shows up, and this is so different than pretty privilege. I've seen so many pretty women mess up opportunities because they don't have social skills. They don't know when to speak and when not to speak. They don't know how to walk gracefully instead of showing that your feet are obviously hurting in your heels. It's a soft skill of the successful that every woman needs to master. I've been blessed enough to learn poise from a very young age. I trained in pre-professional ballet for over 15 years, and I learned the power of poise. I learned how to control my body, how to control my movement, my posture, even when my body was aching so bad. I learned how to carry myself with grace, how to not be careless with my movements. And this has made such a difference in my life, especially professionally. There's been rooms where I go in where I'm looked at as the young
woman. So most people expect me not to conduct myself with grace or with poise because I'm so young. But many are often surprised when they see how I carry myself in rooms. They often tell me, oh my goodness, you're so elegant, you're so poised. I did not expect you to act like this. And this automatically builds a reputation in the minds of people who are much older, much wiser, much more successful, and calling the shots in their fields and in their industries. And it's allowed me to be able to stay in the rooms, not just because I look the part, but they're so impressed by my poise that they want to keep inviting me into the room. Now, I had an advantage from a young age learning how to master poise and presence and grace. But even if you didn't train in ballet, take etiquette classes, there's still ways to master it in your everyday routine. This is why I created the Polished Playbook, because I don't believe you transform in a grand rebrand. I believe it's in the small everyday routines that most people overlook. And this is how I help women show up more poised and polished every single day, and creating refined routines that make you more soft, because true, feminine, successful women are not just successful, they're also soft. So yes, your looks matter, but poise is what really sets you apart. The playbook is in the link in my bio.
Your looks will get you way further than your bank account ever will. Let's look at the women in the Bible. Queen Esther, she was an orphan living with her cousin Mordecai. The king saw her beauty. He was captivated by it, and it brought her to the palace. Ruth was a widow living in Moab. She traveled 7 to 10 days to Bethlehem to work in Boaz's field. So she had to be in shape. She had to have endurance. When Boaz saw her beauty, he married her. The Bible says Abraham's wife, Sarah, was so beautiful that he lied to Pharaoh and said that was his sister when they was traveling to Egypt because he didn't want to be killed. If you think beauty is not a currency, you need to get into the Bible and read, because the Bible wasn't illustrating no women building no man up. You know, believing in his dream and paying his way through college as biblically, women are designed to date and marry and have polygamy relationships. So that's why you've been holding this man down and paying the bills and being the head of household, and he don't feel complete like a man, because it's in him to be the ruler. It's in him to be the king. And when you taking his position, it's backwards. Leave him alone until his money right, until his credit right, until his purpose has been established in the earth. It's too much for you, sis. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. Tell y'all something that's going to hurt your feelings, but it's going to help you. If that man had what you had, he wouldn't even be with you. His situation is forcing him to stay with you. You the best thing he ever had. You the best upgrade. Why would he leave you? That's what he thinking. If I could pull her while I'm broke, imagine who I could pull when I got some money. He feel like he can do better than you. You see what I'm saying? That's why you're burnt out. This isn't your battle. This isn't your burden. Most reach, but many don't. Many men never reach their full potential. The graveyard is full of people who had potential. This is your warning. Leave him alone, because he's going to drag you to the pit. Up in the comment section if you want a part 6 on how to become out of his league.
Ever notice that when a girl is dating a guy, the question is always, what does he do? And when a girl is dating a guy, the question is always, how does she look? Is she pretty? Let me see her. Like it or not, beauty is a currency, and it's one of the most valuable currencies. If I know anything about living in capitalistic America, is to always follow the money. And the beauty industry is projected to hit $677 billion this year. I remember one time, me and my equally attractive friend were just walking down South Beach. We wanted to go get something to drink, go get some food, and we ended up in a television show. Well, we were on set for the television show. Basically, it was a cocktail making competition. This man, who was the manager of 11, he saw us and he gave us these passes that allowed us to go to 10 different bars and restaurants on the beach. We were able to get whatever cocktails these mixologists were making, and they were making some really nice, intricate drinks. We ended up at a hotel rooftop pool enjoying the scenery. They literally gave us everything we needed: towels, bathing suits, brand new. It was like we were living on a TV show.
Editing Marlene here. When the night was said and done, they gave us this giant bottle of 11 vodka that I still have to this day. I only used it once to make vodka pasta sauce. I will have this for a very long time to always remind me that I am that girl and I will forever be that girl. That summer we ended up going yachting almost every single weekend because the owner of the yachts wanted to have promotional videos and marketing materials for his website. So not only did we go yachting for free, we got paid for it. Getting paid to spend the summer on a yacht, come on, it doesn't get better than that. And then to be in the conversations with people who are giving us the cheat codes on how to have your own business. And I never burn a bridge, so these are lifelong connections that if I ever need something, I know who to call. Beauty will open doors for you. Invest in it now. Go to the gym, eat right, do your skincare. You know what you need to do. Get it done.
Okay, real talk. If you want to be taken seriously, you need to start taking care of yourself. Go to the gym, get your nails done, get your hair done, get your lashes done, do your makeup, get ready. You don't even have to do your makeup, but look put together wherever you go. Your beauty is a currency.